Hello, my name is Courtney Harris, and I'm actually doing my personality theorist on Mr. Albert Ellis. My information is taken from Wikipedia on Albert Ellis, some information about him there, and also the website that were told to look at, and that was the psychologist anytime, anywhere.com, famous psychologist. Now, Dr. Ellis was actually born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1913 and died recently in 2007 in New York. Now, he is known for one therapy that I really enjoy reading about, and that's rational emotive behavior therapy. Emotive behavior therapy. And this is where Dr. Ellis claimed that irrational and self-defeating thinking correlated with emotional difficulties has to do with our emotional feelings and how we feel about ourselves and what our emotions are about. And we could experience a lot of disorders like worthlessness, despair, depression, those things, frustration, those overgeneralizing things because of our thinking. And so he wanted to help individuals think differently about themselves, and he and other therapists are actually using it today. The therapists give what they do, and what he did was give different type of methods that can help a client, especially if a person may think one suggested core belief that Dr. Ellis brought up in 2003, that people might say that they must be thoroughly competent, adequate, achieving, and lovable at all times. And we all think that at times, or some of us do. I know I have. And if you're not, then or else you're incompetent, you're a worthless person. And this belief usually leads to feelings of anxiety, feelings of panic, depression, despair, and most of all worthlessness. And he didn't want us to feel that way, so they gave different type of activities and methods that the client can use, and how we can use today. One of them is they would try to help you with logical, rational thinking. And if you had logical, rational, constructive thinking, then you would have better emotions instead of feeling depressed and worthless at many times. One of the biggest things that the client has to do is to work hard. If the client puts in the work, then the outcome should be positive, but sometimes it might have to be consistent. Dr. Ellis was a very influential type man. A lot of different people still today use his theories. Schools and other psychologists use his theory today. Also, he made an impact on America and the Canada clinical psychologists and counselors, where he was actually ranked as one of the most prominent psychologists and ranked over Freud. So he has been a big impact in many of our lives today, in his thoughts. Even though he may have been an atheist, they're still a blessing to us, because we can actually look to God for the type of help that we need, and we can get positive thinking from him to have positive and emotional background. Thank you so much. I'm Courtney Harris.